All right. Hey, it is Wednesday, and I hope everybody's having a good day, a good week. Let me get to the comments up here. So, this is a continuation of our new series where it's Meet Our Members. Right now, we've got Robert Castleberry, PAD Life Outdoors, is in the house. Good to have you. And we've got Mary Ranch and Wild Cookin. And Brian at Castle Highs was here for a little bit, but he couldn't stay. We kind of got a scheduling conflict. He had a special guest on his show tonight. And so we're kind of on top of each other. We'll see how that goes. So anyway, so tonight our guest, it says there's only one watching. Are you still with us, Robert? I'm watching different screens trying to figure out what's going on. So yeah, we're doing a thing where we're meeting the members and doing a special segment, a live segment, and it allows you to, hey, there's Michelle, real life Michelle with Michelle and Rob. Good to have you. Saw you over there at the Lala Farm. Lori Carp, how are you? Good to see you. So, yep. So this is our segment where we're meeting a member, and tonight our member is Mary Ranch. Mary's Ranch and Wild Cookin. So let me do this here. We'll do that. And then are you ready, Mary? Give me a thumbs up. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. I think she's ready. Are you ready, Mary?
Hi there, Doug.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Good to see you. All right.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Rob. Oh, there we go. Bacon.
Get the bacon on the background. So let's talk a little bit about Mary. I'll read her description. I live in Michigan, trying to be a good homesteader. Live on 5 acres, have horses and mini horses with a few dogs and cats. Also have a feral cat colony with quite a few cats. I'll be doing some cooking, dehydrating, using Instapot, and how to take care of tack, clean, and taking care of horses. Outside chores with all different animals and gardening. Also enjoy fishing, horseback riding, and also doing crafts with much more information on how to do also. The big thing for this year, 2021, we're trying to get started on a garden and to train my 5-year-old horse, Jasper. This is going to be very interesting. So, hey, Gulf Coast ACR Scrapper, how are you? Robert Castleberry's back. Josh Sparks, how are you doing? Good to see you. So, tell me, Mary, when did you start your YouTube channel?
I started it near November, close to December. So,
Okay.
not very. I mean, my first video went up, I think, at the end of October, but that was just one little short thing just to try it, to see how it worked.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm still new at the game.
Yeah, you've got 273 subscribers. Hopefully, we'll get you some more subscribers. That would be nice.
Yes, it would be.
Let me do. It'd be nice to get you up to 300.
Yeah,
to that mark.
Then I would do a giveaway, Doug.
There you go. And Mary, not only is she a member of His Way Homestead, but she is a member of the Brotherhood of the Hats. Yeah, she is the only official female member of the Brotherhood of the Hats. Let me I'm trying to put your link on here.
Oh, okay.
It's in the description, but I want to go ahead and put it in the chat too. So let me just, the computer seems to be a little slow. I don't know what's going on. Wow, it's really slow. Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yes.
real life.
Rob and Michelle are planning on coming up hopefully this summer to go ride my one horse Shamrock. She always
Oh,
wanted to
wow.
ride a horse. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Shamrock went through a lot of training that I did. He actually is my Augusta Township Mounted Patrol horse. And
Okay.
the only thing he's not ever been close to yet is a helicopter. But
Oh,
we do the gun shooting and the bow and arrows and the noises and the fire trucks and going through tunnels and you name it, he's done it. And he's a really
wow.
good gated horse. So um,
It sounds
he's,
like it.
yeah, and he's real smooth for gating.
Yeah.
So, and Michelle has a problem with her back. So
Yep.
she can ride him with no problem. So yeah, I see that. She promises to be a gentle ride. It will be. I also put children. We go to disability and for children and stuff like that, and I'll take him and we have different saddles we put on him and they can ride also on him.
Oh, that's good. That's very cool. All right, there's Mary's link. Go check her out. Check out her channel. Go watch a video, comment, like, subscribe, ring of the belly thingy.
Yeah.
Tim Posey, how are you? Good to see you tonight. Yeah, so that'll be cool. So, Mary, what made you start a YouTube channel? I mean, you said that all your friends were saying that you needed to show some of the stuff that you're doing, like the cooking and stuff like that.
That's pretty much. And then, I've watched a lot of channels a long time. I mean, I've been on YouTube watching for 2013. I mean, that's a long time.
Yeah.
And when I moved to this farmhouse, I had a lot of things I wish I had done YouTube then because we redid a whole bunch of stuff. But the community is what I really enjoy and decided, okay, I like the community of the homesteaders and, the preps and the Christian people. It's just something that I said, okay, I'm gonna do, and that's pretty much why I started. Other than a lot of people say you need to show all the stuff that you do, so.
So, how many horses do you have?
I actually have 2 horses and then 2 mini horses.
2 mini horses.
Mm-hmm.
So let me do this real quick. I got 2 mice working, and I'm trying to do.
Oh, Shelly.
I'm gonna put the other mouse back. Hey, Life with Rob and
here we go. We're gonna
Healthy Homestead Chick.
Out.
Let me.
These 2 brats.
Let me share it.
Show you what this big kid does to the round bales. Be back in a second.
Here we go. Had it playing too soon. There's Mary rolling out a big round bale.
Yep.
So this is Jasper and Shamrock. These are Tennessee Walkers, huh?
Yes, they are. That rascal's like 450 pounds, too.
Yeah, there they are.
What did I tell you not to roll over? Quit rolling. Quit rubbing. Look at him. He's ready to. He already knocked it over on me. Now he's rubbing on it like a dog.
There we go.
Why do you do that to every single time I put one out there? Huh?
They're beautiful.
Well, thank you. You're
All right, let's cancel that. Let me go back to there.
When school is the place you have to be.
Doggone it. It went ahead and played. All right, we'll get back to there. So so you got those 2 full-size Tennessee Walkers.
Yep.
And you got this. Let me show this. Let me get it all situated first. Oh,
Let me see.
I'm not very good at this.
Say hi, YouTubers. Say hi, YouTubers. Yeah. Say hi, YouTubers. Yeah, good girl.
So that's your Great Dane.
Yes, that's Missy.
And how old is she?
She is 12, gonna be 13 July 24th.
And you said she had a little bit of a health issue here this week.
Yeah. We couldn't figure out. She just all of a sudden just stopped eating. So I took her in, and long story short, we had to take out her spleen and a big mass.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Wow.
the mass itself was 5.2 pounds.
Wow.
So think
Hey,
about
Recyclable Homestead, how are you? So, yeah, and she's recovering good now. She's doing all right.
yes, finally. I mean, today was her first day since Saturday with the surgery that she's actually like bebopping like she was on that video, which I have to keep her to calm down because you don't want to rip the stitches.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, I do. Oh, kitty, get down. I make homemade dog food for her, and she's been on it for a long time. And I truly
Yeah.
believe that that's why she's as old as she is. I mean,
Yeah, you said you made your own dog food, right?
yes, I do.
That's pretty cool. How hard is that to do?
Well, I mean, it took a while working with the vet to try to get it nutritionally balanced. I mean, people might think it's strange, but she gets better food than we do. So, but I have her on a chicken base more than a beef base because um, she had a sensitive stomach. That's what started this whole thing. So beef was not, it was too rich for her. So she does, and you would think the chicken would be better, but normally chicken is harder on dog stomachs. So,
Huh.
yeah, but she gets spinach, she gets carrot, she gets green beans, um, blueberries, and rice. I always have rice in there to help her. Um, I do the pumpkin puree in there to help her with the parasites, which she doesn't have any, but and it's also good for their stomach. I mean, there's a lot of things that I put in.
Yeah.
Then a lot of people wouldn't really realize, you know.
Yeah. Hey, there's Jason at Homesteading, Northern Michigan.
Hey there, Jason.
Supporting Mary. He's your neighbor, right? Pretty close. And we got Rural Life with the Rosses. How are you?
Oh, hi there, guys.
Yeah. We got a lot of folks in here tonight so far. So, got one more little video of one of your other critters. Let's see if I can do this better this time. And if I can find my mouse on the other screen. That's Chunky Monkey.
Say hi,
Yeah,
YouTuber.
Petey the chunky monkey.
Petey. You just have one miniature or you got two?
I have two. The other one is completely blind and actually only has one eye.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So we were talking earlier this week when I was dealing with the puppies, and you talked me off the cliff, off the deep end. I was really it was really not a good day. We were struggling with the puppies; they were keeping us up, and you had offered, said anytime that we needed help, just to give you a call, and I contacted you, and you walked me through a lot of stuff, and we ended up where we just decided that we were just not puppy people, and we couldn't deal with them. Hey, Drops Family Garden, how are you? So we ended up getting rid of the puppies, but it sure was nice that you took the time and spent a lot of time talking with me, and it really gave us a lot of insight, and So you've been dealing with dogs and cats for a long time. Hey, Timmy.
Yes, I
There's
have.
Timmy from Ridge Life.
Hey,
How are
Tim,
you,
where's my
Tim?
hand going? There, hey.
It's a little hard to keep it straight. Which
I
way
can't.
goes
Let's see. Wrong way.
and then I'll mess her up even more and do this to her.
Oh, come on.
So we were playing around this afternoon trying to make sure all her connection and everything was working and feel more comfortable with doing the StreamYard. But you were telling me that you've been involved with dogs and cats and stuff for a long, long time.
Yes, I have.
Tell me about that.
Well, I was an engineer, so that kind of helped because even though I was a 501c3 nonprofit, I've been doing it for over 20 years. So, but yeah, I saved over for what I did. I think it was 1,100 animals. Mind you, it wasn't just dogs and cats.
Yeah.
We did the spiders, the snakes, the reptiles,
Good.
the birds.
Good.
Yes, and I had specific people that actually did certain, like the reptiles and things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we, did an awful lot. But yes, we would do puppies or yes, we've done
Yeah.
a lot of different animals.
Yeah. So how long had you worked with animals?
Oh well, it's been over 20 some years.
Wow.
Yeah, and I just stopped not too long ago with my rescue.
Yeah.
I people, how would you put it? People don't understand the homesteading part of you. I mean, when they had pigs that were pets,
Yeah.
it was they would say, "How can you eat work?" And it's like, well, if these were pets, we found pet homes. They never got
Yeah.
butchered. They never
Yeah.
went to a meat market. But there's certain things that you do, and it was very difficult for a lot of people when it came to that because they couldn't understand the concept. But it's
Yeah.
just the way life is. But
Yeah.
I could tell you all different kind of animals and different ways, different things how to feed. I would get them vaccinations. I've done sub-Qs. I've done surgeries with vets. Um, you name it. It's pretty much what I did for a long time, other than being an engineer. So, and
Yeah.
that's what saved my butt with all the animals.
Yeah. Yeah.
It-
So how many dogs do you have?
we have, let's see, jeez. Let's see, there's 3, 4, 5, 6 right now. I was up to 9. They're all seniors except one. So
Yeah.
they're slowly.
And how many cats?
I have 9 cats inside. Few, and all of them were actually considered feral.
Wow.
I mean, they would hiss and growl and bite you. And now
Wow.
they come inside and they're loving. And when they have to go potty, they go to the door and smack it like yours and say, "Hey, I need out," or meow at the door.
Yeah.
And I let them
Yeah.
out. They go out and come back in like a dog.
Huh. Hey Rob, thanks for dropping by. Appreciate you. Have a good night, buddy.
See you around.
Take care, Michelle. So so you don't it's not just animals that you have going on. You also do a lot of cooking too. Tell me about your cooking part of your channel.
Well, when I started getting into it, I didn't really do too much. We'll do a lot this spring and summer. I like to smoke my meats,
Hmm.
and I'm really strange to some of the things I smoke and how I cook it. Um, but I do a lot of dehydrating. I just bought myself a canner, so I'll be canning some of
Oh,
my
there
stuff
you
this
go.
year.
There you go.
Um, but I don't know. I I do weird shit. Let's put it that way. Excuse my expression. That's what people say. But I mean, think about it. Like the one that I had on there about cooking, I insert the teriyaki and barbecue sauce inside the meatballs.
Oh wow. Yeah,
So
that's pretty cool.
and it tastes excellent. I mean, those are the weird. That's why people always said you should say wild cooking because it is. Because I mean, I'll be outside smoking for 14 to 16 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. Now,
But
what kind of smoker?
pardon?
What kind of smoker do you have?
It's cheap kind. I can't even tell you. It was not a name brand,
Oh,
but
is it electric or is it wood
no
fired or
wood.
coal?
You have to put
Okay.
the wood in and smoke it. But Jason from the homesteading Northern Michigan, him and I are he's going to teach me. He's going to do it and I'm going to build it. And he's going to
Oh,
build
okay.
his own as a smoker.
Yeah.
So I
Cool.
would have one because if I could, I'd be doing it in the wintertime.
Now, is that going to be a cold smoker or is it
No,
like a smoke house?
smokehouse.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's more of like a cold smoke, right?
I don't know if you consider that a cold smoke or not.
Yeah. Okay. So what else is going on up there at Mary's Ranch?
Just right now, just because of Missy, but I'm gonna be. I've done a lot of training with horses, of course, and my big thing is gonna be Jasper. And if you look, he's tall. He's 17 hands. People think he's half drafted for a Tennessee Walker because he's
Yeah, that's
huge.
really tall.
He's huge.
Yeah.
So, but I got papers on him that says he is, but I don't really care. He's got a great disposition. So I'll
Yeah.
be doing that. I'll be doing a lot of smoking. I'll be showing you how I wood burn because I do a lot of wood burning and drawing. People used to ask me to come over and do murals on their walls for them.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if I'll ever do anything like that again. I have to watch because of my health issues.
Yeah.
I can't go above my head because I lose my vertigo.
Oh,
So I have
that's
to
not
watch
good.
things like that.
Yeah. Hey, there's Jason at Bama Bees and Outdoors. He's a
Hey there,
member.
Jason.
He's a member of His Way Homestead, and Jason at Homesteading Northern Michigan. He's part of the Brotherhood of the Hats.
Hey, brother, who the hits?
And Jason at Bama Bees and Outdoors is a future Brotherhood of the Hats. Matter of fact, this one right here
Woohoo!
got your name on it, Jason. So I'm
Sweet.
trying to wait for my new order to come in, but I think I'm going to go ahead and get that off to him. We'll see what he says about that. But yeah, so tell me about some crazy stuff that you've cooked. I liked you did a keto friendly fried cabbage with bacon. That looked awesome.
I did that one just for you, to be exact. Pictures of the bacon.
got a little name drop in there. That was awesome.
Well, like I said, my big thing is that I mean, instead of buying the bottles of ranch, I usually make my own ranch. I make my own barbecue sauce. The thing is, I can only make so much because I didn't have a canner. So now I've got a
Yeah.
canner. So all the stuff that I'm used to doing, coleslaw, I'll slice all my stuff up and then make my own slaw. I
Yeah.
mean, I do all that versus, um, of course we do have the bottles and stuff like that here because I can only make so much and they can only last for so long. But with,
Yeah.
you know, um, but that's what a lot of people like because when they would come over, it would just not be like baked beans out of a can, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
There's so much more that I would do. I know that she had posted for the needy homesteader.
Yep. Yep.
I
You told me
learned,
about her.
yeah, I learned a bunch of how to make breads.
Oh wow.
So, so I make a lot of breads, and in the wintertime, I'll do the chili, homemade chili with bread bowls, things like
Oh,
that.
that's
That
good.
people, and it's simple. You just need to show how to do it right. And she actually is the one that taught me how to do all the bread. So,
Yeah.
I mean, those are the things I like doing, and I like to do a lot of Instant Pot meals too. With me being on the farm, I have to have a lot of things prepared ahead of time. And I
Yeah.
usually do have my week's already scheduled of what I'm going to have. And
Oh,
it's a
okay.
bonus if it's more than what we eat. That way I can have an extra day. I don't have to worry about making anything. But even with the Instant Pots, I do a lot of stuff in the meals, stick it in the freezer, and all I have to do is just, put it in the Instant Pot. And I always put down how long to put it in, and if I have to add a little extra water. And I mean, I do a lot of preparations and different meals and things like that. I'm still learning the camera work and all this other stuff. So when I get an opportunity to really learn how to do all that, you'll see all the different unique things that people can do that make it easy.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I know. Let's see. Deb's Way came in. Hey, Deb's Way, how are you?
Hey
There's
there,
some
Deb.
conversation about Ford and Chevy, and nobody's mentioning the best truck, and that's Dodge Ram.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
But it's got to be a diesel. But anyway, so yeah, and Michelle at Real Life with Michelle and Rob, she actually had had a problem with her Instapot where it had a burn alarm or something on it go
Yep.
off.
Yep.
Roll Tide, Michelle. All those folks from Ohio want to give me a hard time, and they lost the national championship. I don't understand.
Yeah,
When you
she does.
lose, yeah, when you
Oh
lose, you don't
no.
have anything to say, you know? Yeah, we just got this diesel. This is my first diesel, and I don't think I'll ever go back to a gas burner ever again. I like the diesel. There's nothing I don't like about it. So, were you born and raised in Michigan?
Yes. Yes, I
Okay.
have. Born and
And is
raised.
it like central, northern,
Um,
southern?
what would I say? It's on the lower side of the state. I don't know if anybody knows where Ann Arbor is. A lot of
Yeah,
people
Ann Arbor,
know.
Michigan.
I'm southeast of Ann Arbor, is
Yeah.
where I'm
Okay.
located at. I'm only like 45 minutes from Toledo.
You kind of
Toledo,
broke up
Ohio.
there a little bit. Might be on my end. I don't know.
What's wrong? You're not getting me,
Uh,
or echo?
well, it's kind of like you're buffering a little bit.
Oh,
Seems to be better now.
okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't. I watch the Incredible Dr. Pol a lot. Are you anywhere near him? He's
No.
in Michigan.
Yeah. No, he's west of me.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Tim Posey was saying about needy homesteader Heather and her
Yeah.
children. I posted that on the community tab, that video that you shared with me, Mary, and man, that was a heck of a time she's going through right now. It's really hard.
And you've seen the thing that she really wants the most of her friends and people that are in her group is prayers first, because she believes in God. So that's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
So
She's on our prayer list on our community tab. So
and I
you posted
appreciate
that
that.
on there, and I posted the video. But if you haven't watched it, I mean, it's a long video that she put out, but man, she's been through it for sure.
Yeah.
For the others who don't know, she was in a car accident and her husband was killed instantly. She broke way too many bones in her body, and it's a wonder that she made it. And
Yes.
her kids were injured, and it's just been really tough. But yeah, So I see Michelle talking a lot. I know Rob has had to lock out the breakers on when she's cooking, and she doesn't need a timer. She just uses a smoke alarm, right?
Oh, so lame.
But Michelle is so nice, and I really appreciate her. She's helped me out with some technical stuff with YouTube, and she's been super. So
Yeah, she's still not doing that great either.
No, she's still
with the old virus.
Still struggling with that. So, Mary, what else about you and your channel that you want to share with everybody? We need to get more subscribers for you. We got 2 new ones for you. You're up to 275 now. You're at 273
really?
before we started.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you're not a subscriber, go out and check out Mary's channel. You won't be disappointed. She does a lot of different things, and she's a lot of fun to watch. So, and you were saying about how you're learning how to do different stuff with the camera and stuff like that. Me too.
Yeah. Well, this is like, wow, this is different.
Yeah. So
it's
and
cool.
And it's funny, watch the videos of the horses, and that one just didn't look that big. You can't. It's deceptive in the video. I mean, 17 hands is a big horse.
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
actually, my vet told me I had to put him on a diet.
Yeah,
they were overweight.
Wow, it didn't look overweight. It was just really tall. But yeah, most horses are like 14 and a half.
Well,
that you ride.
The smaller one is he's like a 14 and a half, almost 15 hands.
Yeah.
And he's the one that I would use for all my training and riding through trails and stuff like that. He did an awful lot with him. And Jasper is supposed to have been because I have a bucket list that I want to ride my horse from coast to coast in Michigan. And he wasn't supposed to get that tall. I was hoping he could get 15 hands maybe. Then he got 7. Because when you fall off a horse that big, it hurts.
This one.
Say, hey, YouTubers.
The other one looks small. This one looks small.
This one
looks normal size. But that one.
That's Jasper.
That one's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm buffering a little bit.
Okay. Hey, Jam, you say, hi, YouTubers.
Yep, and that's the one that Michelle's going to ride.
The little one?
Yeah, and if you look at his neck, it looks like a wolf howling with the white on it.
Oh, yeah.
And if you go on the opposite side, there's a small little shape of a moon on the other side of the neck.
Oh, wow. That's pretty wild. That's crazy. So, yeah. So you've been, when did you say you started again? It was like December?
I think my first one which was so strange with all those leaves falling off. Yeah. It was like it was raining. I've never seen anything like that. And that's my first one. And it took me a little bit to put another one out because I didn't know how to do any of it. I just did it. So yeah, I
it was like 4 months ago. 4 months ago. So what video is been the most popular so far with the most views?
Actually, Petey the Chunky Monkey.
Petey the Chunky Monkey. How many views has that got?
9,000.
Wow, that's really good. 9.4.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the short with Missy, your Great Dane, 2.1. That's really good. And you got your Lazy Tennessee Walkers, 1.5K. So you got some pretty good videos out there.
I guess I take that as I've been lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm not a professional, and I'm gonna learn to do better. But I want to show people, even like if they like animals, I want to show them the different things that you need to do for horses when they get their feet trimmed. My farrier is gonna allow me to videotape it so people can understand what you have to do with that, and cleaning some tack for some people that don't know how to do it.
Yeah, there's a lot to do with horses.
Yep.
It's not just go out and throw a halter on it and a saddle and go ride. There's a lot of taking care of them.
Well, you could with Sham, but you still have to take care of things. But like Michelle, when she comes up, she'll be able to. I mean, I'll put all the saddle and all that stuff on her, so she doesn't hurt herself. But yeah, there is. I mean, I used to have an alpaca here, and I had goats, and I mean, you couldn't imagine the weird animals I used to have here. I cannot have pigs here, though, guys. Pigs, I'm afraid of pigs, guys. I'm afraid of pigs. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I like pigs. Good night, Robert Castleberry. Appreciate you dropping by. I hope Robert had surgery and he's healing up, but he's still not where he needs to be. But he's getting there.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
So you're gonna start gardening?
Yes, I am. I'm scared, but I'm gonna go for it.
So what's your plan for your garden?
I'm actually gonna do. It sounds strange, but they always say to use things that you have at the house. Because I have kitty litter buckets, I'm taking kitty litter buckets. Gonna do a bucket for some planting, and I have some other things that I've used in the past that I want to make for my garden. I don't have the greatest getting on my knees and crawling in the ground trying to pull weeds, so I'm gonna be trying to do things that are up a little higher.
Yeah. Let me get off the screen for a little bit. My eyes are burning and itching.
Oh.
I just don't want anybody to watch me rubbing my eyes like crazy.
But
so
yeah,
that's
using. I'm sorry.
Raised beds help a lot.
Yes.
Keep it up off the ground. So we got Rebecca Nichols came in the house.
Hey, Rebecca.
I think so. Come on. What was it? Come on, homesteading showed up. Good to have you.
Wow. Hi there.
The garden is here. I'm having a hard time keeping it up with everybody. So you obviously love animals.
Oh yes.
And is there a Mr. Ranch?
Yes, I have a significant other.
All right.
He's actually an engineer also.
There you go.
I've kind of learned.
My wife's an engineer. I'm an engineer too, mechanical engineer by trade, and I drive my wife crazy because I look at all the little details that she doesn't pay attention to. Looking for a house is not something you want to do with an engineer.
No. But I've learned to know how to adapt to that, let me tell you. But, when we moved in here, the kitchen didn't even had a sink, and that's all it had in there. So,
oh wow,
yeah. Gotta remind you that my house was built in 1870. So,
oh wow.
So we did all the electrical, of course, got it approved, did the plumbing. We have more outlets in my kitchen than we do in the whole house when we moved in.
Oh.
So they had extension cords going all the way upstairs. So, but I had to do most of that kind of stuff because he's more nitpicky than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my
this house does not have square walls. Great. Pardon?
Yeah. Yeah, my wife says I'm really nitpicky too. And we built the house that we're in right now, and it was a lot of work. And of course, I made improvements to the plans. I think I definitely improved it for sure, different things. But I couldn't leave anything alone. I had to do everything. I had to touch everything. I built all the cabinets in the house, and
Cool.
so it was a lot of work, but it was pretty rewarding when you got done. I still got an island to build. I got the carcass made. I don't have the doors and drawers yet.
Ah. Maybe you should flush that eyeball out there, kiddo. Oh, look at this. All by myself. Check this out. All right, I'm going to look at the phone here, guys. See who's all on.
I'm back. I don't know what happened. It shut me off.
Hmm.
But man, my eyes.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, is he coming back?
Yeah, I'm back. But my eyes are killing me.
Oh, come on.
Must be something out here in the building that's I'm allergic to. Hey, Kinfolk Farmer, Georgia.
Oh, wow. Hi.
How you doing, Shane? Good to have you in here. So, Mary, Michelle's asking, what are you going to be growing?
Well, I'm going for the gusto. Everybody likes spaghetti squash, so I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be doing what we call rebel canning on those. I have some lettuce I'm going to do. I got to get some spinach because we go through a lot of spinach with the dogs, so I have to do that. There's going to be a lot of things that I do for the dogs. But
Yeah.
I'm going to do some butter squash. And some beans, some peppers, and tomatoes. I want to do a lot of tomatoes because I want to try to do some canning on those instead of, getting them into a puree and just sticking them in the freezer. I would like to do a little bit more than that, so that's what I'm going to try.
Yeah,
so it's going to be
good.
Interesting, to say the least, of trying to do that in the kitty liquor buckets, whatever, and
It should work.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go for the gusto. I mean, I do have some stuff that I know that the spaghetti squash will spread, so I'm gonna have a couple spots that's in the ground. But I'm actually gonna try to do some pickling, cucumber pickling also, so that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. So Deb's Ways, tell me some things I can try. I've got
Yeah.
my eyes are burning. And usually it's like allergies or something. So I'm still be here. I just don't need everybody to see me. So tell me more, Mary. Tell me, what do you like about Michigan? What's the best part of Michigan?
Technically, I used to love Michigan with all the different seasons, but the older I get, the more I want to get into a little bit more warmer weather. But I mean, I grew up in the summertime because I have a cabin up north near, actually, Jason from homesteading northern Michigan, not too far from him from there. So, I mean, I love fishing. It's one of my things I like doing. So, at least I could say you can't go too far without hitting some kind of lake around here in Michigan.
Yeah, and Gulf Coast ACR Scrapper said they grow Japanese eggplant in 5-gallon buckets.
Cool.
And my beautiful bride said that she'd be glad to help you if you have any canning questions.
Awesome. That'll work.
Yeah.
That'll work.
We'll swap information.
Yeah, I could definitely need some help on that. I because I'm in zone 5B, so I know. I mean, usually not until after the end of May, 1st of June is when I could put things in the ground. And with having the cats, I don't know how you guys do it, but with all the cats I have here, I have to find a spot to try to do it where the cats don't get into the greens. I mean, I
hear
can't
you.
even have flowers given to me. It's like catnip to them or something. Ooh,
Yeah.
grass! Yay! Let's go for the gusto. Pretty.
So we got Bradley White just came in. We got Rick from La Farms.
Hi
Glad to see you.
guys.
Rodney Middleton is here. Good deal. Good to have you all.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Really.
I was saying earlier, I was watching the La Farms with their guest from Australia. It was very interesting. I don't know how they can afford to do anything that they're doing down there. Everything seemed really expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't have problems with cats in our garden. We have problems with chickens in our garden.
Wow. But I'm just
And
saying, trying to do seedlings inside the house, they would want to get to when they start sprouting out, they're going to try to eat it. Just because I can't even have flowers inside the house. So, yeah. And then with the feral colony, so I'm going to have some unique things I'm going to have to try to come up with so they don't use it as a kitty litter box, outside and chewing on things.
They're just trying to help fertilize it for you.
Yeah, okay.
But well, I was going to say something. I forgot what it was. Yeah, you're up to 279 now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks,
So
guys.
if you're not a subscriber to Mary's Ranch and Wild Cookin, go check out her channel. Let's get her some more subscribers. It'd be awesome to get her to 300. And I've got one keyboard in front of my laptop that is my one computer, and then I'm trying to use that keyboard with my laptop, and it's not the keyboard for the laptop. So I'm having a lot of trouble here. I'm going to post your link again.
No, we can't. They moved. I was going to say, you can see the cats, but you can't now. They moved.
Yeah, we've had trouble with corn. When we planted corn in the ground, the Canadian geese would come through and just pull all of it up. Once it got to about 2-3 inches tall, they came and pulled it all up. It's so irritating. Yeah. Yeah. So we didn't like Canadian geese. But they're really good in a crock pot.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, I think it's funny is that I go out early in the morning when it's warmer and we let the grass go up a little bit in the back pasture. I'll go out there and there's deer laying in the pasture with my horses, just looking at them like, okay, yeah, all right. I mean, and then we have wild turkeys out here too.
Oh, cool.
Noisy. Holy smokeroos.
You're up to 281 now, Mary.
Wow.
So when we started, you were at 273. Wow. So you've got eight new friends. That's awesome.
Yes, thanks, guys. Wow.
Yeah, go check out her cooking videos. It's pretty cool. She's got some really cool stuff, and one of them she even mentioned her a member of the Brotherhood of the Hats. Hey, Miracle Farm 1927 Homestead. How are you?
Hey there, guys.
Well, you're busy washing dishes and folding clothes.
Ooh.
That's pretty talented to do both. Yep. We need to get Rodney some more too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chickens will tear stuff up.
I thought about doing chickens, but I don't think that'll work so well with the feral cat colony. I'd have to come up with some kind of really good fencing to do that.
Yeah, you'd probably be surprised. If the chickens are full grown, they'll go after the cats. Cats will be afraid of them. Yeah.
Yeah, because when I used to help out people, like I said, placing them, they couldn't stay here because that's what I'd be afraid.
Yeah, our cats. We've never had problems with our two cats, and they go out and they're good mousers. They'll get rats and stuff like that and kill them. They've even killed small birds before, but they've never had anything with never caused any problems with their chickens.
Oh, there we go. Figures the phone goes off. Sorry, guys.
So yeah, with the snow that we had quite a surprise where we saw all kinds of deer tracks in our front yard, and they even jumped our chain link fence and came into our backyard and was probably 10 to 20 feet away from our bedroom window.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just think it's crazy that they'd be laying there looking at my horses, Okay. Hope you don't mind, but I'm chilling out here for the night. It's like,
four-legged friend. They're like, hey, you got something to eat? That big round bale. I think I'll eat some of that with you.
As long as they don't break the fence.
Yeah.
That's the one thing, and because I have a hot wire fence, and those are not fun to play with. So
no.
Crazy cat.
So what's in your future for videos? What are things that you got coming?
I know that I want to be doing a couple more cooking videos. And as soon as it gets a little warmer, I want to do some more of the with Jasper to really show you guys exactly how big he is.
Yeah.
But I think my main thing is what I'm looking at too is what do I need to get to finish up so I can get planting, or at least starting seeding wise, and where can I locate that? Because I really do want to get a garden, because it would be a lot better for me to be able to can now that I got a canner.
Yeah, absolutely. Healthy Homestead Chick asked, do you hunt the wild turkeys?
No, I don't. No. I know the people out here, they do, and there's a bunch of them, let me tell you. I mean, there's a bunch. But I know that, we only have a couple days through here or something. You have to get a permit, or, you have pulled names or numbers or whatever to get turkeys over in our area. It's not like you can just get, like you can for a deer, you can get one buck and 3 does or whatever. So,
so they have a drawing.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. It's been a while since I've, done the hunting business, because I can't do that because my vertigo will.
There's Henry Leslie, Vermont. How are you? I think Michelle's asking you a question. How much did that round bale of hay you rolled into the horse pen, I'm assuming, weigh?
About 400 to 500, 450 to 500 pounds. That's what it was.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And you moved it pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I know I have my limitations in certain things, and I'm a big girl, but I can definitely do stuff like that. I mean, I can. I just froze there. When I am feeling good, I can slap a few 20 to 40 pound bags on my shoulder and go for the gusto. So
yeah, I think that's kind of what hurt my back. I tweaked it with 50-pound bags of chicken feed and walking through the mud that we had. It was pretty rough. So yeah, I'm looking through all your different cooking things, and you got a lot of keto friendly stuff in the Instapot, dehydrating and hydrating stuff. You got goldfish in the water trough?
Yeah. You never saw anything like that?
Uh-uh.
Oh
No.
man, I had
I need to
those.
watch that video again.
Oh well, um, I usually have goldfish. I just keep them in there now. In spring, summer, and fall, and the mosquitoes are laying their eggs, and the bugs and all that stuff. They clean that
Yeah.
trout up and keep it good.
That's amazing. I never heard of anybody doing that. Let me do this real quick. Again. Let me see how bad I can mess things up this time.
Okay.
So here we go.
Hey guys, this is me, Mary Ranch, and of course Wild Cookin. I decided to do a quick little video or short, just doing some water in the water trough. It's snowing, and feeding my goldfish in the big water
Oops, we
trough.
froze.
Yeah, these guys are itty bitty when I get.
That's some big snowflakes too.
And they stay in there. I've got a nice heated coil thing for them, but I thought it'd be kind of neat to show you guys. Crazy, but they got huge. They do an excellent job for mosquitoes and stuff too, and flies and everything else. Anyways, this is just a quick little short blowing up here.
Now, what about the? You have any issues with the fish poop in there?
No, none whatsoever. I mean, it. I mean, I clean the trough out, and I take them out and clean it and put it back in, and
Okay.
Doesn't hurt my horses at all, and I mean, it's better than them trying to drink out of ponds that are been, whatever. So
Well, yeah. You never know what's in the pond. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
I just have to watch Jasper, because when I'm doing stuff like that in the spirit, especially in the summertime, he put his front paws inside the trough and try to
Oh
get
no.
in it.
And Jasper's the big one, right? The 17
Yes.
hand one.
Yes, he is
No.
definitely a child.
No, the board on top, is that to help keep it from forming ice?
No, none whatsoever.
What is
Actually,
that for?
when the sun comes down, they have a little bit of shade, and I just keep it in there at all times for them.
Okay. Because I saw you got a heater in the bottom.
Yep. Don't ever have to worry about that. I just keep the board in, so they can get underneath it for any reason whatsoever.
Okay. So that's for the fish.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know if it was something for the horses or whatever. I don't know. I didn't know. Glad you cleared
Well,
that
I
up.
used to put a board across the top of the trough, thinking that might help. It's so it would stay a certain spot so they know where to go. Well, Jasper again knew how to untie anything you tie up into the trough, and he would take the board and swing it and play with it. If I tied the rope on top, with the wood on it, yeah. So he would come up with, hey, have to child-proof stuff for a horse, and he's the one that's really has taught me some weird stuff that he does.
You learned a lot.
Yeah, from him, yeah. I can't believe how crazy that kid is. Gentle to ya, but just very playful and curious. Very curious.
And you just uploaded a video yesterday of a short of Missy, your Great Dane, snoring. Poor thing, after recovery.
Yeah. I wish I would have caught it just a tad earlier, because her lips were rolling when she was doing it. That was really cute, but I didn't get that.
I bet. Well, Mary, we're almost at the that 1 hour mark. Anything you want to say to anybody about your channel? This is your chance to promote.
I know I'm going to be doing a lot of different cookings, and spring and summer, of course, is really going to be some wild cooking in outside, because that's my favorite thing of doing. And the palette that I have that people say is unique for the way I mix things together that turn out really well. Like I said, and I will be doing a lot of gardening updates and asking for advice because I never really gardened. And it'll be different because you'll be seeing yellow kitty litter buckets.
Yeah, that's not that unusual though.
Well,
I think you'll do good with it.
I did try I did try to do some potatoes, and I used tires and stuck them in the ground and then put straw inside it, and I got potatoes. So I'll probably be doing that again, and
you can just keep stacking tires up on top of each other and keep adding straw, and it'll keep growing.
Yep. I just have to figure out how to keep all the deer out, and I mean, because it's strange that everybody out here goes deer hunting and they bring home deer, but we have a bunch out here, so and they seem like to come over and rest in the back 40, and crazy. But yeah, I'll be doing that, and I'm going to be doing some wood burning, so I can show you that I can draw, and I would like to do a lot of wood burning and different things, making plaques.
That's cool. Let me show you. I got one back here. I got one that I did. He's not here anymore, but here's
Ridgely.
This is a rough one. This is my prototype. I made him two, one for him and Starla. Basically, it's a pad to put your kickstand or your motorcycle down.
Sweet.
Because we have gravel driveway, and sometimes that can sink in, and even on asphalt, a motorcycle can sink in. Well, at least big Harley Davidson motorcycles. I don't know about his Italian Ducati stuff.
Oh,
he's not here.
Is he?
Hey, forever best friend.
Oh.
So you just joined us. We're about to wrap it up. It's we're a little over the 1 hour mark, but you know what? It's been a good time talking with you, Mary. And let's see what your subscriber count is now.
I do appreciate you doing this for me, Doug. I think this is great.
Well, and hopefully people will watch the live. They'll repeat it and watch it, and new folks will watch it. And I want to focus on all our members and do whatever I can to get you guys some exposure. I'm not a big channel, but I'll do whatever I can to help you out. So,
I think you're a big channel, to my opinion, and a big heart. That's for sure.
Well, I appreciate that. That means more to me than the big channel. We're just little. All right, Mary, thanks so much for joining me tonight. And Rodney Middleton's asking about the hats. I don't know the status of the hats yet. we were talking before the live, and I placed an order, and I'll probably check on them this week, see how things are going. Yeah, you're still at 281, Mary.
That's excellent, to my opinion. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, we got you eight new friends tonight.
Yeah,
so
awesome.
Hopefully more folks. I usually have more folks watch the live after the fact, so maybe they will get you some more.
Cool.
Rodney Middleton wants a hat.
I guess so.
We'll get you hooked up, Rodney. As soon as I get them in, I'll let you know. And there might be a hat or two in our 3,000 subscriber giveaway coming up. I need to schedule that. I was waiting until we got the hats. But thanks, Mary. You're an awesome supporter. You're an awesome supporter of my channel. And, you've been fantastic and really appreciate you. You've got a big, kind heart, too. And you've been very generous. And I can't thank you enough for everything that you've done for me, supporting me and helping out when I was up in Maryland. So I really appreciate it. No problem.
That's what.
Hey, there's living a rogue life. I'm sorry, what?
I said that's what friends are for. To help each
Well, I
other.
appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate you. You're true friend. And you're a member of the Brotherhood of the Hats.
I love that.
All right. Thanks everybody for showing up. Thank you, Mary,
Yes.
for being such an awesome guest, and
Seriously.
keep doing those videos and keep cranking that out. And we want to see more of Missy and Jasper and more cooking.
Yeah, buddy.
Can't wait to see more cooking. And,
Okay.
and we're going to look forward to your canning and your garden. So,
Well, thank you so
all right.
much.
Thank you, Mary. Appreciate you.
Yep. Bye now.
All right. So if you're not a subscriber to Mary, you need to be. Go check out her channel, watch a video, and let's see, living a rogue life. I could be in the Brotherhood. I have hats. Yeah, but you gotta have a Commander Bacon hat. It's a special Brotherhood. And if you're interested in Commander Bacon hat, you can shoot me an email at hiswayhomestead4you@gmail.com. So that's all we got for tonight. Mary is an awesome supporter of His Way Homestead, and it was good to have her on here and get to know her a little bit better. And go check out her channel, go subscribe, and don't forget, His way is the best way. We'll see you next time. God bless.